One nail biter after another nail biter. This is the Oman D10 powered by Fan Code. What a match have we witnessed. And now we have Yalla Shabab Giants that are going to be taking on the Majees Titans at the Oman Cricket Academy Turf 1. Lot of expectations on this match as Yalla Shabab Giants will look to consolidate their position on the points table for the finale. Let's head to the toss as our partner is at the sidelines.
Welcome to Oman D10 powered by Fan Code as exciting action continues. This is match number 23 and we are here with the all-important toss. To my left is Yalla Shabab Giants captain Mohit Bhai Patel. To his left is Majees Titans represented by Rahil Habibullah. We have our match official Mr. Azad who will give the coin to the home team captain. Khanjar was a call. And it's number, so I believe Yalla Shabab Giants have won the toss. Mohit bhai, क्या करना चाहेंगे? Toss जीते हैं.
हम लोग बैटिंग करने चाह रहे हैं.
Okay. टेबल में बिल्कुल टॉप पर कुछ मैचेस पहले एंड पॉइंट डिफरेंस बहुत कम है आपके और टीम लीड जो टीम लीड कर रही है उसके बीच में. आपकी स्ट्रैटेजी क्या होगी?
हम लोग 100 के ऊपर रन करेगा और सामने वाली टीम को 60-70 पे ऑल आउट करके रन रेट थोड़ा हम बढ़ेगा हमारा.
काफ़ी इजी स्ट्रैटेजी लग रही है फिलहाल. टीम के बारे में बताएं.
टीम में एक चेंज है, शकील भाई की जगह वो निकेश करके लड़का है वो है अंदर टीम. एक
ओके बोलो.
एक ही चेंज है, बैट्समैन है.
All right, fine. All the best. Right then, Rahil, toss not going your way, but happy with the outcome. Would you have done the same?
Yeah, you would have done the same as well, so happy with the outcome.
All right. Bottom of the table, I know these are tough days, but still plenty of time remaining in this tournament. What's your strategy from here onwards?
Yeah, look, it's a long tournament. There's a long way to go. As I've said, we're missing a lot of key players, but it's a good opportunity for all the youngsters to really show what they can do.
Right. What about giving those youngsters a step up in terms of batting order as well as some chances to bowl? Is there something that we would see in this match?
Yeah, hopefully today you'll see something better.
All right, Rahil. All the best. Right then, that's the news from the centre that the Yalla Shabab Giants have won the toss and they've elected to bat first.
Bat first, says Yalla Shabab Giants. They're a powerhouse. Gagan Sodhi, Hasnainul Wahab, Mohit Patel, Mohammad Sharfuddin, Mujibur Ali, Nitish Nandela, Sai Shiv, Shah Faisal, Umar Shakil, Zikaria Islam, Zohaim Amanat. That'll make Yalla Shabab Giants. Alongside me, Mudassar will go through the Majees Titans side.
Abbas Khan, Abid Khan, the experienced Ajay Lal Cheta, Aryan Bisht, the man in form with the bat, Faizan Abdullah, Narayan Satish, Rahil Habibullah, the captain, Shafiq Jan, Ubaidullah, Usama Akhil and Vishwa Vijay Ratna. Yalla Shabab making one change because Mohammad Shakil has been called for national duty and tonight he'll be travelling to Canada and opting to bat first. The informed batter Mujibur Ali, 6 matches, 6 innings, strike rate of 152, best of 66, a very talented top order batter. Alongside him is Zikaria Islam. Not an ideal start for Zikaria in this tournament, an average of 8, best of 23.
What I like about Yalla Shabab is they have had their faith in their opener. Abid Khan will be opening, one of the top premium bowlers in this competition, Oman D10. 7 wickets to his name and an economy that he wouldn't mind. Abid Khan, the younger brother of the star pacer Bilal Khan. And he's a replica, a A+ grade copy of Bilal Khan. Everything is similar. Talking from action, talking about physique, everything.
This is why a couple of days ago me and Noman was surprised. The way he bowls, the way he runs. Copycat of Bilal. Plays the call from Bala Subramaniam, runs in. Abid, it's Mujibur Ali on strike. A wayward, straight away runs on board.
We'll start with a loosener here, Abid. Very unlikely him. is a premium left-arm pacer for Majees Titans. Shafiq Jan is loosening his body. Probably got laid to the ground.
Very expensive throughout this tournament, Shafiq Jan. Lot was expected from him. But clearly, if you talk about the bowling department of Majees Titans, the premier fast bowler Rabid has been in exceptional form. Coming to Mujibur Ali off the mark with that single. And in the spin department, it's Manik Yusuf who has impressed me a lot. For the young captain Rahil Habibullah, it's a tough tournament in the absence of Zishan Maqsood, Amir Kaleem. In the batting except Faizan, the other batters struggle. That is the reason this team is at the bottom of the table.
What I feel is that they have given up. Because in the previous game, I saw them giving opportunities, going out of the way to give opportunities to young talents. On one side, I am completely for giving opportunities to young talents. It makes them struck. That's a sitter. Ubaidullah. This is the story of the tournament. They drop catches and they're very, very inconsistent.
It was played straight towards Ubaidullah. Back of hand delivery, nicely bowled, not getting that support from the fielder. A sitter has been put down by Ubaidullah. Zakaria Islam survives.
Coming back to my point, I'm 100% for giving opportunities, but it should be in the way Muscat Thunderers are giving prime opportunities when they're possible. This has gone straight up in the air. Third is coming underneath it, and believe he's taken it. Faizan Abdullah, he's claiming it, and the batter is walking. This is a very, very good catch from Faizan Abdullah.
Always good to see Abid among the wickets. He was dropped in the previous delivery. No way near the ball, not in control. A good catch taken. Diving in front. So the poor form with the bat continues in this tournament for Zakaria Islam without troubling the scorers. Slow walk towards the dugout. 2 on board. They have already lost Zakaria Islam.
Believe it's Zohaib Amanat who's come to the middle, one of the premium batters of Yalla Shabab. Such a powerhouse he is. He's been one of the prime performers.
What a knock he played last night against Renaissance Challengers, and a strike rate of 188 and best of 52. A match winner, top of the order, an average of 34. He'll be facing in-form Abid. Sharply coming into Zohaib. He has been clearly pick of the bowlers for me so far in this tournament. Have seen most of the fast bowlers overstepping, but his line and length and discipline, that is the reason he has been rewarded with plenty of wickets in this tournament. A good catch taken by the third man. So what might be the reason the other bowlers are just overstepping? In the case of Mohammad Imran, already bowled quite a few no balls.
Spot on, Mudeepa. What I feel is that most of these fast bowlers, when they're bowling in the nets, trying to impress. Up in the air, there is a fielder there, especially for the pull. He will not be effective. It's a maximum from the bat of Zohaib Amanat, he'll be happy to start the innings in this fashion. What a way to get off the mark.
A well executed plan by the bowler, but the result going in favor of the batter. Rolling his wrist, miles up in the air, just clearing that fielder at fine leg, off the mark with that maximum. But what an over we are witnessing from left arm fast bowler. Bowling as per the field is the key.
He's premium. He's learned from the best, his elder brother, who's one of the top ranked in Asia and in the world. On this occasion, this is a shot. This is what makes him special. Zohaib Amanat, you beauty. A slog, almost a slog sweep across the line. And he'll accumulate a maximum to Abid.
Oh, risky Zohaib. It was in his arc. With ease connected. And the strong wrist. Stand and delivered. So back-to-back maximums.
What a fantastic over from Abid. Goes in vain. 14 for the loss of 1. Yalla Shabab Giants. Mujibur will be on strike as the young off spinner Aryan comes into the attack. Good time to bring in the off spinner. Just 2 fielders in terms of long on and deep mid wicket for Aryan. Angling into the left hander will be a single. Coming back to my point about no balls, the reason they are so often for few players is because when they're practicing in the nets, they're often bowling 2 yards, 3 yard big no balls, trying to impress their own colleagues. And in the process, when they come into the match situation, they either drop their pace by looking whether they're slog sweep, runs for Yalla Shabab Giants. This is a cakewalk right now against Aryan.
Moves to 18. Maximum number 3 for this talented left-hander. Zesty Zohaib Amanat out there in the middle. Very strong toward that leg side. Taking on the young off-break bowler. What a hit. Always in command and control.
Hence, my point about no ball is concluded with the brilliance of Zohaib Amanat. Flighted, hit through the line. This ball is travelling towards the boundary as well. This is very easy for Zohaib Amanat at the moment. The quality of Zohaib Amanat is too good for Majees Titans at the moment.
Look at that. He said, I had enough food. Now it's time for some dessert. Change in plans. 3 maximum. Now a boundary. So dealing in maxims and boundaries is the talented Zohaib Amanat. Not only that, technically he is very sound, Pranav.
He's a premium player. High quality. It's angling into the left-hander and it struck on the back leg. Aryan will strike first blood. Zohaib Amanat is going to be walking back.
This is what happens. You have finished your food, you had your dessert, now it's time to go home. An excellent delivery coming into the left-hander. The finger goes up, he departs. What a knock. 3 maximum and a 4, 22 of just 6 balls, 25 on board, 2 wickets down.
Zohaib Amanat, such a champion player, and gets a chance, youngster, the Oman under 19 wicket keeper. Nitish is the new lad who walks in the middle. He's known for his power hitting skills. He's given an opportunity against a young lad.
Come, shabash, shabash, shabash.
What a knock. Out of 25, 22 came from the blade of Zohaib, but he's now back in the hut. In comes Nitish. Flashy drive, nowhere near the ball. What an over. This is why I want the captains to back the youngsters. Young captain backing a young off-break bowler.
He's one of the top performers in the recent travel of Oman under 19. Outside edge. Narayana will take the catch. Aryan has struck second wicket in the over. Nitish is going to be walking back without troubling the scorers. It is a disappointing outing for Nitish.
Aryan Best coming around, giving that flight, inviting the batter to go for the drive. Thick outside edge. No mistake at short third man. What an over. Gone for plenty of runs, but what matters is the double strike. What an over we are witnessing from the young lad. One more batter without troubling the scorers. Back in the hut. 25 for the loss of 3.
Ajay Lal Cheta comes into the attack. Big responsibility on Mujibur. And he's going to be accompanied by Sharfuddin, the wristy Sharfuddin.
The class of Mujibur Ali and the quickness between the 22 yards has arrived. Sharfuddin. What an opportunity for this young lad. 3 wickets down. Can he do something special with the blade? He has that talent, but he'll be up against an experienced Lal Cheta, Ajay Lal Cheta. What a start to this game for Majees Titans. Showing some respect on the back foot are the batters of Yalla Shabab Giants.
This is shocking for me. Yalla Shabab Giants experimenting just when they could have just cemented their place into the finale with a win here. A much needed win. I'm not saying they're going to be going down, but they're just allowing a good contest against Majees Titans.
3 wickets down, and all of a sudden you can see Ajay Lal Cheta putting the dive. I think the top order took the bowling attack a bit light here. They took on the young boy Zohaib, but in the process lost his wicket. Nitish came in without troubling the scorers. He was back in the end. Look at that effort. Ajay Lal Cheta, brilliant dive.
Vintage Ajay, the ex-national captain of Oman. And look what he's doing here. He's a difficult customer. Age is just a number for this young lad.
Oh, absolutely. Loud appeal. Is the finger going up? No, the umpire has some other thoughts. Sharply coming into Sharfuddin, feeling the heat. What a delivery from Lal Cheta.
It was the arm ball. Probably the matter of concern could have been the height. Maybe could have been sliding down the leg.
Maybe. But he is under pressure, Sharafuddin. What an over. Which is why experience counts. Ajay Lalcheta going for just 4 runs. 3 wickets down, 29 on board, 3 overs done.
Change in bowling. New bowler right arm over. For you over the wicket. For you only.
One youngster after another. Narayana will have the ball in hand. Flighting the delivery, not kid. And finding some pushes in the wicket as well.
A very talented batter, but we have seen under pressure, even the star batters could not deliver. But Sharafuddin strikes. What a shot. Majestic Sharafuddin goes over cover fielder.
This was in the arc of Sharafuddin, the quality of Sharafuddin. Stand and deliver. This is too easy for Sharafuddin. Narayana needs to bring his A game to the Oman Cricket Academy, because this is the Oman D10 powered by Fan Code. And average stuff is always going to be punished here. Much better from Narayana. Dealing in extremes. Very good. Very ordinary. Once again, very good.
Extraordinary delivery, but ordinary shot. Let's rotate the strike. It's a leggy. It's a shorter boundary for Mujibur Ali. Take the single and let Mujibur Ali take on Narayana. You already got a boundary. Rotate the strike. Thick outside edge ball. Just going past Abid. He was not in command, not in control, but finds the boundary.
So runs flowing for Yalla Shabab Giants. Sometimes off the middle, sometimes off the edges. On this occasion, one of the prime scoring areas of the Oman D10, the third, coming into play. The outside edge of Sharafuddin's bat, getting runs for him. I feel that in this format, you always need to have a fine third.
In the air. What a strike. The boy from Charminar, Hyderabad, Sharafuddin, goes big towards that cow corner. He was in trouble, but this is one of the best shots so far in this innings we have witnessed from the blade of Sharafuddin.
Jumba Mubarak to you. Biryani is on distribution. The man from Hyderabad is enjoying himself here in Oman. Incredible striking. Flick of the wrist. Once again, shuffling to the offside. Not able to find the gap. Will end over number 4 with a dot ball. 43 for the loss of 3. Yalla Shabab Giants.
जल्दी करेंगे यारो ठीक है
43 on a recovery mode. Stitching a partnership, Mujibur and Sharafuddin. Ajay comes into bowl his second over. Ball just keeping a bit low. All of a sudden, breaking the shackles in the previous over was Sharafuddin. A glorious, majestic drive over the cover fielder, then getting outside edge towards the third man. But it was a humongous 6. Very strong wrist of Sharafuddin comes into play. Ajay Lalcheta. Can he deliver for his team? They need a wicket. They need to break this partnership.
Need a wicket here. And just as you mentioned, Mujibur has launched this into the orbit for a maximum. What an incredible strike against the class of Ajay Lal Cheta. Mujibur, you beauty.
It wasn't a bad delivery, but it was an extraordinary shot from the blade of Mujibur Ali, going down on one knee, and there you go, sending Ajay Lal Cheta out of the park. All of a sudden, there's a shift in the momentum. They were in control, now just losing the plot.
Colossal hit. And now angling against the arc of Mujibur, just realizing that Mujibur is really strong on his leg side and he wants Mujibur to be playing on the offside.
These are the battles which excites everyone. One more time. Whenever he goes down on one knee, the result remains the same. A maximum for Mujibur Ali. More runs for Yalla Shabab Giants.
Those that have parked their car in the car park of the Oman Cricket Academy, move them, because the bat of Mujibur has come and it is rising to the occasion at the moment against the quality of Ajay Lal Cheta. Oh my God, look at those cars. They are in a lot of danger.
This time goes towards that cover region. Just a single. Two talented players. One has an experience of playing plenty of D-series matches. The other one just arrived. Sharafuddin showing his class. What a talent. A young talent for Yalla Shabab Giants. Stitching a partnership with Mujibur Ali. It's Ajay Lal Cheta. Oh, what a hit, but finds the man. Is there a chance? Yes. Lal Cheta strikes for his team. Just got carried away. Not needed Sharafuddin. But what matters, Lal Cheta strikes on his very last ball of his spell.
What a delivery is that? Two players that play differently. This was with the straighter bat. And it was well held by Osama at deep mid-wicket. Sharafuddin, was looking very impressive, departs for 16 of 11, courtesy of that wonderful delivery from Ajay Lal Cheta. Yalla Shabab Giants, in the process, lose their fourth for 56 at the halfway mark. Yeah. 56 for 4 at the halfway mark. Yalla Shabab Giants. Mujibur is still there in the middle. And in walks Hasnain. Hasnain Ul Wahab, known for his prowess in the D series last year. He was one of those standout players this year, not rising to the occasion. But have no two thoughts about his quality, his efficiency with the bat. He's a premium quality player. It's just a matter of time. Shafiq Jan gets an opportunity with the ball at the halfway mark.
Losing wickets at the regular intervals, Yalla Shabab Giants, but what they've done well is that they've managed to keep that run rate in check. 11.20. Good length delivery to start, a single on the onside.
Check next term.
Towards you.
Middle thumb. Middle.
Yeah, guiding middle.
Thank you.
Right arm over. 5 balls to come. Hasnain Ul Wahab has been struggling in this Oman D10 powered by Fan Code. And a good start once again by Jan Shafiq. And there can be two reasons for this struggle. First up, that he just hasn't found his right form. The second thing might be a psychological thing, because the first delivery, the other game he's faced, he was hit on the head and he was dismissed on the very next ball. So something has to do with the psychological fact. And to discuss that, I've been joined by Amin in the commentary box.
Thank you very much, Numan. Picked it up. Talk about psychological edge. I think he's crashed that one into the boundary. Yes, there was a fielder there, but the sheer power he crunched that shot towards the leg side. It just seems that he's going to go for a big score today.
Yeah, the length, picking up the length is very important. That was a poor delivery. It was a half tracker. If you are hitting the length hard, you need to be generating extra pace as well, so that it becomes difficult for the batter to read that length. At this occasion, it was easy picking for Hasnain Al-Wahab.
Play and a miss. And yes, of course, coming back to your point, it's not every time that a person like Hasnain Al-Wahab will be worried about the short stuff and you can find out results straight away. He'll probably head back to net sessions in between the games, especially the morning sessions, and then get a few throwdowns, and that's where you can correct your tactic. This being an D10 format and you've got a game every day, just makes it that tad bit difficult to have your net sessions almost every day unless you're working overtime.
Oh, what a shot! Has picked it up and has put it over the third fence. That has gone all the way. I'm pretty sure about that. Umpire Mujahid calling it a 6.
Yes, of course. It's going to be a very long day for Shafiq Jan if he's going to be bowling like that. Have a look at that. He offered that extra bit of time to Hasnain Al-Wahab. All he had to do was caress it, just show the face of the bat and guide it over the fielder. But what an attractive looking shot. There was a fielder there, Abid Khan. Was a very risky chance, but then the way he struck it was gold.
Good Yorker. Right up there, single. Will conclude the over. Decent batting by Hasnain Al-Wahab, 6 done at 68 for 4.
Story so far, Yalla Shabab won the toss and elected to bat. Mujibur Ali is still out there and he's one of their batting mainstays. 18 of 10 deliveries. Zoeb Amanat is continuing his pink run, or rather golden run, in this Oman D10 powered by Fanco. 22 of just 6 deliveries. This is unreal stuff. Sharfuddin started attacking but then had to depart. Hasnain Al-Wahab is just in and he's already crunched 3 boundaries so far.
68 for 4. Hasnain Al-Wahab batting at 11 of 5. Ubaidullah, right on pacer from the Oman LNG end. They've got wickets, 4 of them, the 4 top order batters from the Yalla Shabab Giants are back in the hut. But runs are coming, the flow of runs, it's just with the Yalla Shabab Giants side.
Yes, known to break partnerships. Ubaidullah, can he do it today as well? Look at that shot of length, picked it up, no fielder, so very calculated risk by Hasnain Al-Wahab. And I think he's taken your word to heart about the short ball stuff.
Well, what a start to the innings. Into the pitch, they're trying to do that short ball stuff to him, but that's way too short. An easy picking for the like of Hasnain Al-Wahab. No doubt he's very talented. No doubt he's worked so hard to maintain the good fitness. Once again picked up on the onside. Another boundary. Couple of boundaries in a row for Hasnain Al-Wahab, and he has arrived on the occasion.
Absolutely. This is top notch and top class from Hasnainul Wahab. I think he's picked up a spot there, and more than often he'll be looking to deposit the ball in that zone. Just have a look at that one bounce, a boundary. So I guess square leg's going to be his spot. Has the fielder come back in? Yes, of course. He would have to. The captain would have to.
Right, then Hasnainul Wahab, 6 innings, 55 runs. The average of 11, been striking at 119. Once again picked up in the similar region, just a single. I mean, very interesting debate regarding the numbers, the stats. That nowadays cricket is data centric. Now, what the stats, they do tell you, yes, the batters are not getting runs, yes, the average is down, yes, the strike rate is down, but they do not actually tell you the flip side of the story. How is the batter getting out? I remember Hasnainul Wahab, he's got a bumper, got out next ball. He's been caught in the outfield brilliantly, got run out in the scheme of things as well. So it's just the fact that, yes, stats do tell you good stuff. Good running between the wickets on this occasion. But they do not actually portray the real image. And that has been the case with Hasnain. Yes, he's struggling with the bat, but he has been unlucky on few occasions as well.
Well, totally agree with you, but then you got to be looking at the right facts and the right data as well. Of course, we are looking at the numbers right now saying that he's having a dismal Oman D10 powered by fan code, but then you also got to see what position has he been playing before this series. When you look at the Oman D10 that he played last edition and the Oman D20 he played last edition. In the air, he's taken that outside edge. The ball travels really fast. It's a freshly manicured lawn out there at Oman Academy Turf 1. And Mujibur Ali will pick a boundary to his name.
Yeah, that's him hitting, trying to hit too hard, forcing that shot. Clearing the infield and getting a boundary. So you're right about the batting numbers, the batting order, it matters as well. Position you are batting and your entry point is something that matters as well. If you're coming out to bat in the 9th over, 8th over, you only have what, 10, 12 balls. You will go on right from the ball one. And in the process, if you get dismissed, that will be counted in stats as a dismissal. In the air, just awaits the fielder. What an expensive over. 4 boundaries of Ubaidullah's first over. 19 conceded.
Yeah, this is a forgettable start for Ubaidullah. Somebody who is known to break partnerships and trying to be miserly, bowls the right areas. This has just turned out to be absolutely below ordinary. In the process, 7 overs done, 87 for 4. The Yalla Shabab Giants will look to finish good. Umpire Mujahid Survey will indicate the floating power play. Will the ball float in the air? Will it go to all parts of the park? Only time will tell, but look at that. The score predictor 124. However, it's that bowler, Abid Khan, who's done absolutely good stuff here in the floating power play. Take that. The faster Abid Khan delivered that ball. Hasnainul Wahab cleared that even quicker.
Well, I have a firm belief on this thing that if you have worked hard, if you have put in all the hard yards, someday you're going to find fruit of that. Today might well be the day where Hasnainul Wahab is finally living up to the expectation, the reputation he has, the trust the team management has got in him. What a start to the innings. 26 of 9, the kind of innings that he needed to get back in the form.
This is absolutely exhilarating stuff here from Hasnainul Wahab. Traditionally an opener, Look at that. Plays a delicate shot as well, so he can do both things now.
Well, talking about the confidence that comes in you in your batting. The confidence comes in you while you are in form. The confidence comes in you while you are middling everything. And that is a shot that he's played in the previous ball. Has he been out of the touch, out of the nick, he wouldn't have played that. This is the confidence that comes in you if you get everything and anything from the middle of your blade. Good stuff this by Hasnain.
Picked it up on one knee, and that's as good a shot as any. And believe it or not, Yalla Shabab Giants in this match have hit quite a few. This one's top drawer stuff from both the batters. Mujibur Ali this time.
Wow. Have a look at this for a short arm jab. He just timed it, just placed it to perfection. It's understandable that the boundaries on the leg side are slightly shorter for Mujibur Ali. But look at this for a timing.
Our fellow senior commentator, Mudassir Ali Qureshi, would call that calypso music. Or calypso style. But then this is delightful striking by Mujibur Ali. Jokes apart, everything apart. The way Yalla Shabab Giants have actually just stepped up to the plate, winning the toss, batting first. They've done exceedingly well.
Pulled it away on the onside. Has he got that well enough? Manages to evade the fielder. They are signaling a 6. But I tell you what, the umpire's signal is what that matters. Third 6 of the over. What a start this is for Yalla Shabab Giants.
Yeah, have a look at that. And this is probably the most exciting part about Oman D10 powered by Fancode. Have a look at that. Attacking cricket at its best. You win the toss, bat first, enjoy yourself out there, post up a total, runs on board, and then follow it up in the second innings by strangling the opponents, pinning the opponents down. Waited for a very long time for it to come. The change of pace is not working for Abid Khan. The only difference it made was he went for 2 runs less. Otherwise, a boundary to the name of Mujibur Ali.
What a knock. Slower delivery, back of the hand, read that to perfection. Timed it to perfection as well. So now the score predictor, 139. Now, are we going to see the highest total of this tournament? If these two batters stay, that's very much on the cards.
No, he's not stopping. He's crunching shots left, right and center. Abid Khan will not like this. He's been accurate. He's been miserly most parts of this tournament until now. He's met on-song Mujibur Ali and Hasnain ul Wahab.
Well, absolutely. Some brain-fed moment from the bowler, not keeping the fielders at the right points. But 8 done, it's 114 for 4.
Young blood, youngster Aryan Bisht coming in to bowl. And Hasnain ul Wahab greets him. It's long, it's high, but the fielder settling underneath it and he spills it. This is pressure. This is when your shoulders are down. It's a negative impact. Body language does a lot to you.
Absolutely spot on. When nothing's going your way, this is something that happens many miles in the air. Oh, that's a poor judgment. That's a costly myth. Should have taken that Osama Akil. Expected a better effort from the youngster. At this level, you should be grabbing these opportunities, these chances. Drilled on the onside. I'll just be a single.
Well, one of your good bowlers tonight, especially when the opponent is going hammer and tongs everywhere, all around the park. He's probably the only bowler who's picked up a couple of wickets, so he's been entrusted by the captain to actually make a difference. Look at that, mind games, mind games. He too is in a positive frame of mind, Aryan Bisht, and this is what you need, positive body language, even though your opponent is pinning you down.
Struck straight down the ground. Nearly took the umpire with him. They'll just settle for a single.
But look at that, young blood, and he's probably not taking all the happenings of the previous overs to heart. He knows that he has to make a point on this occasion to keep his place in the side, and he's got some positive body language. Look at the areas where he's tossing the ball. On 49, Mujibur Ali gets a little bit of bat onto it, does he? And yes, of course he does. He will be really happy with that. 49 and now 50 in 19 deliveries, a well-deserved half-century.
Well, earlier in the day, we have seen a 14 balls half-century from Rafiullah. This time around, it's Mujibur Ali scoring a half-century of 19. He's continuing his good form in the Oman D10 powered by Fan Code. On the other hand, his partner, Hasnan Al-Wahab, is in good groove as well.
Yes, now straying way too outside the off stump. But then the idea is clear, and that's to stay away from the arc of Hasnan Al-Wahab. Boy, some delightful striking today. Charging down the track, it's in the air, and it's going to be caught this time around. So finally getting his man. Aryan Bisht is like a champion tonight.
Yeah, that was a full toss. Aryan would feel that he's got lucky with that one. That wasn't a good delivery. And Hasnan will feel like they had missed out on the opportunity of grabbing a six. Good grab there by Abbas. Very familiar celebration this by Aryan Bisht. Out goes Hasnan Al-Wahab. Scored at 220. 29 of 13 for Hasnan. 119 for 5.
In walks the big show, the big man, Gagan Sodhi. If you have been following short format cricket in Oman, you will be following Gagan Sodhi. Numan, seeing Gagan Sodhi for the first time, and would you believe it or not, he was actually a very, very lethal weapon for the Oman Stallions. In the previous season, he played 2 seasons. He played the D50 and the D10 format. And boy, oh boy, whenever he came out to bat, there were just crowd everywhere. We'll come back to that. 9 overs gone. We are into the final over of this innings. 121 for Yalla Shabab Giants. Shafiq Jan entrusted to bowl the very last over in this Majees Titans bowling attack. And boy, oh boy, I think it's on purpose that Aryan Bisht's name is still popping up there, because I think we've forgotten to acknowledge his performance tonight.
3 wickets, and he's bowled like a champion, especially when both the two batters were going bonkers all over the place.
Trying to uppercut that one. Dot ball to start for Jan Shafiq. Getting it away from the right-handed batter. Now he's appealing for a wide. And batters do that every now and then.
Well, he certainly needs to get his eye in Gagan Sodhi. And it's not going to be easy because Shafiq Jan really bowls with all his Jan. Bowls his heart out. But he's gone for a few runs in the first over. 12 as a matter of fact. No success. Can he continue the same body language as Aryan Bisht?
It's gone up in the air, just landing in front of Ubaidullah at covers. Decent start so far in the last over for Jan Shafiq.
That's the score predictor at the current run rate, 13.20. And somewhere or the other, you would want Yalla Shabab Giants to score more than 128. Both these two players most certainly have the ability to do so, especially now Mujibur Ali on strike. He's been striking the ball really clean. Some of his onside shots are breathtakingly beautiful.
You're spot on. And he would want to finish the innings on a higher note. That's very important. You've got 120. Now you've got last 4 deliveries of the innings. With the kind of player he is, with the type of striking he's doing, he's capable of hitting at least 2 out of the park.
Fine leg still up in the circle. Targets the onside once again, but now there is a fielder there. Comes running in to make sure it's only a single. Majees Titans probably know Gagan Sodhi is struggling, so they wouldn't mind him being on strike. But trust me, once he gets going, there's no stopping to this. He has 3 balls to do that.
Decent total, 123. 1, 2, 3 for 5. Still 3 balls to come. He would be eyeing at least 130, 132, 33 at the moment.
All eyes on the umpire, but now Rahil Habibullah with full stretch was not able to stop that. So these are some extra runs here. Unwanted runs to the name of the bowler, and he wouldn't like that.
Well, absolutely unlucky on this occasion was Jan Shafiq. Should have grabbed that. That was a conventional stop for Rahil Habibullah. Right, the last 2 balls. Where do you see this going? 133, 34?
4 leg buys, and thinking about the fact that a couple of boundaries here, I really think this should be 2 boundaries at least. 8 runs added to that total. If you're good in math, I think what? It's 135. Play and a miss. It's going to be a single only. Rahil Habibullah should have struck that striker's stump. However, there was no backup fielder, so all he thought it was safe to send it back to the bowler. Shafiq Jan is going to be another run added. So, good result as far as Majees Titans are concerned. It's not a boundary as a matter of fact.
Well, in the context of the game, a brilliant over. Only 7 runs from the 5 balls. Can he finish the over well? Can he somehow restrict them anything under 130? Only the next few seconds will decide that. Last delivery of the innings.
Paddle, and what a sight this one is. The Majees Titans have had a horrific day, but some of the sights, such as this, the middle stump uprooted, Shafiq Jan will be really happy about that result. Have a look at that. Trying something cheeky, trying something ordinary. Although the conventional orthodox shots did go a long way, Mujibur Ali wanted to try something fancy, I believe.
Yeah, 1 shot too many for Mujibur. He's made a valiant half century. But goes back now So the inning comes to a closure for Yalla Shabab Giants. They managed a decent total on the board. Lost a few wickets earlier on. Zikra Islam duck, Nitish duck. But apart from all of them, it's Mujibur Ali, 51 of 21, 22 of 6 for Zohaib Amanat, 16 for Sharfuddin. And then that little cameo from Hasnan Al-Wahab, 29 of 13, made sure that they get to a decent total, 128 for 6.
Majees Titans, well, most of their bowlers were taken after by the Yalla Shabab Giant batters. Abid Khan especially faced the brunt of Hasnan Ul-Wahab and Mujibur Ali, 41, but he did pick up a wicket. But for me, the pick of the bowlers with 5 dot balls and 17 runs and 3 wickets, Aryan Bisht. A wicket apiece for Ajay Lalcheta and Shafiq Jan on the very last ball. 9 extras, so they were pretty disciplined, I believe. 128 for 6 is where they ended up at.
Right, then talking about how the innings panned out, 128 is what they've managed. Mujibur Ali became the innings with Zikriya Islam. Went many miles in the air. The first wicket, Zikriya Islam going down, a very good catch there by the third fielder. Then Zohaib Amanat upping the ante, scoring some quick runs. He was just pleasing to the eyes. Aryan Bisht came in, went for a few runs in the first over. Did get a better of Zohaib Amanat. Mujibur then kept the runs coming, but wicket on the other hand just kept on flowing. Sharfuddin did manage a few lusty blows, but it was Mujibur Ali show all around.
Ajay Lalcheta joined that bowling attack, but what was tonged for sixes all over the place by the right-hander as well as the left-hander Mujibur Ali. But then he picked up a wicket and in walked Hasnan Ul-Wahab, who was tested with some short stuff immediately. There was that over of Abid Khan where Yalla Shabab bowlers just immediately took after him and scored some big runs. There were a few lusty blows. Aryan Bisht, the pick of the bowlers, picked up all the right wickets this night. And then finally, that last ball, final ball of the innings, Shafiq Jan uprooted the middle stump of Mujibur Ali. Right then, the task cut out for Majees Titans, and it's a big one tonight. They require 129 runs to win of 10 overs at a whopping 13 runs per over, nearly 13 runs per over. Will they get it or not? We'll get to know after a short break. The chase coming up. Stay tuned.
Welcome back from the Oman Cricket Academy. This is the match number 23 at the Oman D10 powered by Fan Code, and it's coming up between Yalla Shabab Giants and Majees Titans. At the end of first innings, Yalla Shabab Giants have managed to put on 128 for the loss of 6 wickets in 10 overs. Talking about the bowling from Majees Titans, it just hasn't been that sort of evening that they would remember for quite some time. 3 wicket for Aryan Best, giving away 17 runs. The other bowlers were fairly expensive. Abid Khan going for 41 in 2 overs, 14 in the only over. Narayana bowled, and 14 also. The other ball, 19 for Ubaidullah's over. So 129 is the target for Majees Titans. It would be interesting to see how their openers fare in the run chase. It's very important for the openers to get some runs earlier on to make sure that the team gets to a fairly decent start. Vishwa opening the innings with Osama Akil. Umair Shakil, the fast bowler, has a knack of picking up wickets in the first overs. Batting to take the strike is Vishwa, the left-handed batter. Vishwa Vijayaratna, the left-handed opening batter. With him is Osama Akil. 129 around 13 runs per over. That's difficult, but definitely not impossible. Joining me in the commentary box for the first time is Mudassir Ali.
A very good evening, Oman, and good evening to all our viewers. Umair Shakil getting ready. This is what happens when you give an opportunity to the opposition, such as Yalla Shabab. They were 29 for the loss of 3. Then what a knock we have witnessed from Mujibur Ali, the man in form. As of now, the focus is on this man. Umair Shakil runs in. Started off with a wayward delivery. I still remember me and Pranav discussing about the no balls conceded in this tournament. Plenty of them.
Absolutely, not just a no ball, but wide as well, and not just a wide, but 5 wides as well. Overstepping on the very first ball. Probably not marking his run upright, Umair Shakil.
There was a valid point said by Pranav. It happens because of, there are 2 things, either lack of practice or in the practice session, you try to bowl to express deliveries. In the process, it's a free hit delivery, so not to get excited here. Straight into the hands of wicket keeper. So you also need to make sure during your practice sessions as a fast bowler, you need to have that popping crease, and also needs to make sure it's a 22 yards instead of just to increase your pace. If you're bowling from 20 yards, that will make a big difference in the game.
You're absolutely spot on, Mudassir. On the pads, easy pickings for Vishwa, I beg your pardon. Vishwa Vijayaratna.
The first runs for Vishwa. The team already have 5 runs in their kitty because of that wayward delivery. Then a single. Now from the blade of Vishwa, score moves to 6. What a talented side of Yalla Shabab Giants. Trying to have a strong grip at that number 2 position. In the air, an easy catch taken. The poor form for Osama continues.
Yeah, wicket in the first over once again for Umair Shakil. Gets the batter of Osama. Playing with the straight bat, but no timing whatsoever. Hosnan Al-Wahab takes the catch, gets the batter of Osama. Walks back for a golden duck. Oman Shakil getting the first wicket in the first over for Yalla Shabab Giants. They've been a top team in this tournament.
Faizan firmly driven towards the mid-off region, off the mark with that single. Talk about Royal Oman Stallions or Yalla Shabab Giants. They have that experience played in their side who can bounce from any kind of situation, as we have seen in the first innings. They were in a trouble after losing those 3 quick wickets. But thanks to Mujibur Ali, Hasnainul Wahab. Oh, what a delivery. Some movement from the surface.
Decent comeback, considering the fact that he bowled a no ball and 5 wides on the first ball. Up against Vishwa and bowling in the right areas, right channels.
What I like is the energy in the field from all the 11 players of Yalla Shabab. They have posted a mammoth total on board. They have already got a wicket. The energy level remains the same. Driven. Couple of bounces. So a single to end the over number 1. A good start provided by Umair Shakil. 8 on board. Majees Titans already losing a wicket.
Leg. Left arm over.
Faisal Shah will start the proceedings from the Oman tail end. Very decent left arm pacer. Has the knack of...
Look at the background. Who is that with a cola in his hand? A good work by the cameraman Amin Wagle. Just carrying 1 can of cola. You need to be a very good teammate, Amin.
Oh, that one carried to the wicket keeper. Once again, that honor about the off stump area, going away from the left-handed batter.
Wide delivery.
I mean,
So Shah Faisal already considered a wide. One more wide, back-to-back wides. Slowly score moves to 10. And one man who is on move is Amin Wagle. Oh, my dear friend Amin Wagle. And one man who is furious in the com box is Pranav Mehta. He is looking for his share of can.
well, some people are hard-working and some people are hardly working. I didn't say anything.
A quick single has been taken. There was a chance for Sharfuddin. A fumble. A quick single has been taken.
So, Mudassir, we are into day number 6 of Oman D10 powered by Fan Code. nearly halfway through the tournament. So which youngster impressed you the most?
As I always call him, Precious Pratish. What a find for Muscat Thunderers and for Oman cricket. Apart from him, Aryan Bisht, he bowled quite well. Sharfuddin showed his class, just 22 years old. Wanted to heave towards cow corner. Misses the line completely straight into the hands of wicketkeeper. Quite a few talented players we have seen the season opener. The likes of Makarand Patil playing for Muscat Thunderers. Nadish Shah for Invincibles. This is the first time I have seen Abid, the left-arm fast bowler. Excellent piece of bowling here. Some movement, bowling on the seam, inviting the batter on the front foot.
You're absolutely right. And the left-arm spinner Nadeem from the Renaissance Challengers, he's been in the system for quite some time. Look at this. Leaving the batters in absolute shambles at the moment. Faisal Shah.
Not able to read the line and length. As of now, struggling Faizan against Shah Faisal. Always is good sign, people coming in from different part of world and showcasing their talent here. It clearly shows there is a visible progress. If we talk about cricket here in Oman, just a couple of months ago, they were the host for ACC Men's T20 Premier Cup. Loud appeal. Is it going down the leg? He's begging the Shah Faisal, but not interested, says the umpire. So 2 overs done. Score remains 11 for the loss of 1.
स्क्वायर लेग मीडियम के अंदर ठीक है सोच के दो एक स्क्वायर लेग बस बैटर बॉलर का भी राइट आर्म राउंड
$11 for the loss of 1. 2 overs done. Required run rate creeping up 14.75. Two left-handers, Vishwa and Faizan. Nicely managed. Good effort coming in from the fielder. Shah Faisal. Sharfuddin has been introduced, and let me introduce my co-commentator, my dear friend, wicket-keeper by trade, Pranav Mehta. Welcome, Pranav.
Thank you so much, Mudiba. It's such a pleasure. An interesting game in the proceedings here. Majees Titans versus Yalla Shabab Giants, where Majees Titans is only looking to gain experience against Yalla Shabab Giants. And the only reason I say that is they're playing with a lot of youngsters. The future. It's an investment from Majees Titans.
Way outside the off stump. Gentle medium pace, that shuffle going in favor of Sharfuddin. Before he delivered, he just moved towards the top stump, the batter. Look Look at that wrist position. Loud appeal, loud appeal. Bala Subramaniam has some other thoughts. Sharfuddin thinks he has got his man. Was excited.
What happened there? Probably bat hitting the ground. The batsman asking for a wide there. It was never too wide from the batter. Look where he's placed, just outside the off stump. There was certainly a noise there. Could have been the bat hitting the ground. All said and done, Vishwa prevails in the middle with a struggling form. 5 of 10 deliveries.
Taking that from the 5th stump towards a long on. Just 22 years old, Sharfuddin. But bowling with lot of discipline. It's a shorter format. All he needs is to contain the batters.
This is a time for the fast bowling all-rounders. We've already seen he's an incredible striker of the cricket ball. What a shot. What an incredible shot. There is a fielder there. The shot will go in vain, but the shot was impressive to start with.
Oh, Sharfuddin got a wicket to his name. He's the super fielder of this side. Zohaib Amanat sticking to that off stump line. Thought of an opportunity there, the batter, but what a take. A good commitment from Zohaib, getting better of Vishwa. Sharfuddin strikes in his first over. Wicket number 2 going down for Majees Titans.
Trouble for Majees Titan continues as they're chasing 129 to win. Vishwa is in the middle. Abbas will join the likes of Vishwa. Another catching opportunity, another catch taken. They're making a mockery of the Majees Titans at the moment. Yalla Shabab Giants are all over Majees Titans at the moment. What an incredible performance from them.
Abbas is the casualty. Came in, said hi, hello, saw the condition and walks back. A double strike, back-to-back wickets for Sharfuddin. It was miles up in the air. All he needs is the support from the fielder, Hasnainul Wahab. Safe hands. One more wicket going down. They have lost 3 wickets. Good to see Mohit Patel. Last game, he did not bowl a single over, but now bowling that 4th over, now he has an important role to play for his team in the absence of Shakil Ahmed. Onto the back foot, connects well, shorter boundary, a maximum. Vishwa on the back foot. A piece of advice from Ajay Lal Cheta.
Yeah, that's very interesting. Left arm spinner against the left-handed batter. The shot was on. Wasn't a good ball at all. Just easy picking for someone of Vishwa's caliber. He's got a slow start, but this might well be the over where he is going to convert that into a big score.
One more time. Is it in the gap? Hasnainul Wahab patrolling that boundary region.
Let's come. Over to you. Same sign? Yeah.
The boys in pink
Left arm round, cutting across. Zaki.
are electrifying in the field. The way they took those catches, ground fielding has been superb. Ajay Lal Cheta, the experienced Ajay on strike.
Come on, boys.
Poor delivery. Way outside the off stump. Thought of that second run. Sent back by Ajay Lal Cheta. Young side, led by young captain. But basics are right. They understand the game quite well, Numan.
Absolutely. It's a good mixture of experience and young players. They've got the likes of Faisal Shah, who is experienced. They've got the likes of Zuhaib Amanat, Mujibur Ali. They have played a lot of cricket. Also, they've got a decent coach. That's gone up in the air. Fielder coming underneath that one has spilled the chance. Just when we were praising Yalla Shabab Giants and their athleticism in the field, Umair Shakil has spilled the chance.
We need to stop praising the players. An easy sitter has been dropped. Whenever we praise the batter, the next delivery he's back in the head. If we praise the bowler, he goes for some runs. An opportunity created, gone begging. Thanks to the head coach, Mr. Prasanna, and their assistant coach, Tariq, working really hard on these boys. Going past that leg stick. Everyone has an important role. We always talk about the captaincy and about the players who perform on the field. But there are the people who always are away from that limelight, that support staff, the head coach, trainer, the owners. They are the one who plays a key role in developing the set of talented boys.
It absolutely spot on. We'll come back to that in the next over. 25 for 3 at the end of 4.
Huh? Next time, sir. Monty. Gagan bhai. Right arm round. Nitish. Okay.
The boy who was on hat trick has been asked to rest. 25 for the loss of 3. Zikri Islam has been introduced. Running hard, couple of runs.
Zaki. Monty.
Sharafuddin, you rightly mentioned about he was on a hat trick, picked up 2 wickets in an over. Surprisingly, hasn't come on to bowl his second over. Played towards cover, will find a single. So coming back to your point, Mudassir, that the importance of every single member of the side, not just players, the support staff, the coaches, the mentors, the team owners, everyone play a crucial role because everyone has a designated job on their hands.
Straight.
Some manage the travel, the operations, the logistics. Some looks after the boarding, lodging stuff. The other manage the players' physical fitness.
Zaki, Gagan
So it's just the complete process, the complete package that builds a team.
Easy picking on the pads. Goes over the fine leg a maximum. Vishwa moves to 20.
Here, what a shot this. Wasn't a good delivery. Slightly on the pads. Picked up for a 6.
Come on, Zach.
That was a quicker delivery, trying to force it towards offside. Zikri has been expensive a couple of times in this tournament. As an off spinner, it's very important
Zach.
for you to bowl wicket to wicket, maintain that difficult line for the batters.
Fumble from Hassanul Wahab. Running hard. Excellent running between the wickets. Respond to the call of Vishwa is the senior Ajay Lal Cheta on the back foot. And look at the running between the wickets. How quickly he shifted the gear. Brilliant. So far ordinary in this tournament, Zikri Islam. Very strong towards the offside. So quick over from Zikri Islam comes to an end. 5 overs done, 38 for the loss of 3.
Sharafuddin at the halfway stage, 38 for 3, and the reason why we are highlighting Sharafuddin is because of these dismissals that are coming right up on your screen. He's on a hat trick. Live action continues. Crunch towards the covers. He's not going to get that hat trick, but he's going to go for at least a single. Joining me in the comm box is Pranav Mehta. How good has Sharafuddin been today with that ball in hand? Just standing up, putting his hand up and saying that yes, we are missing Shakil at the moment in the team. So I'm going to just put my hand up and try and perform, bundle out Majees Titans as early as possible.
He's been good. Hasn't he been? Very good. In the block hole, angled it well. Bringing experience to the A game, Ajay Lal Cheta. This is brilliant from the bat of Ajay Lal Cheta. Does realize that he doesn't have a lot of power and using elegance to his effect.
Fan code tournament fours, and that's number 328. It's amazing the number of boundaries that are hit in, even though it's such a short format. Good stuff here. Let's talk about what Sharafuddin has been contributing to this Yalla Shabab side, especially tonight. This time, once again, crunch towards the offside. Even when he came out to bat, there were some really attractive looking shots. Picked it up away outside the off stump. There was one big hoik down the ground.
And all of that makes a difference because you see that target 129. It's not about that one person who scored big. It's about the contribution of everyone, even though even it could be a 2-ball 12 and it makes such a huge difference. Crunch towards the offside in the cover region. He saw that vacant spot. Sharfuddin just tossed it up to him in his arc and it's a boundary.
He's hammered that. Vishwa, he was struggling for a while and suddenly he started to find the middle of the bat. What an incredible shot from the bat of Vishwa. It went like a trace of a bullet to the boundary line.
Right then, they'll have to believe now, the Majees Titans. They'll have to believe that they can get to that score of 129. This time he goes towards the onside. Ball rolling. You can see that moisture content over there. So much moisture in the outfield. Skiddy surface, that playing condition. Look at that, the required run rate 19.20. But at the end of the day, once again, you have to believe in order to get there. If you believe it, you're halfway there. If you don't, you're almost out.
The good news for Majees Titans is they can play 4 dot deliveries. Everything else has to be a boundary. And that's beautifully struck. Kept it in the air. I believe it's a single bounce before the boundary. Yes, it is. Mujahid Surve confirms it. 4 to the bat of Ajay Lalcheta. He's come here in the mood. 6 overs done, 53 for 3. As Ajay Lalcheta loves that wide full toss and he plays it over a backward point. Incredible over. 6 overs done, 53 for 3. Majees Titans.
Can they get that innings? Can a Majees Titans batter hit that sort of innings that Mujibur Ali has done, or the one that we have seen the match before, that 14-ball half century? Spark of brilliance needed. Mohit Patel. And look at that. It's a big one. Towering 6 straight down the ground, as straight as an arrow. We are just talking about that inspiration. Can both of these do that?
Tournament 6 is approaching 200. 195 at the moment. As Majees Titans accumulate a maximum from the bat of Vishwa. Incredible strike through the line, straight as an arrow on the side screen. This is good batting from Vishwa. He's starting to get the middle of the bat. Once again, hitting it through the line to long off on this occasion. 7 of 2 deliveries. I believe they're holding on to the net run rate so far.
69 of 22, you say, and you've already hit a maximum of the first ball. And that's the cruelty of the game, that if you don't hit a boundary on the ball that's coming up next, suddenly that required run rate just keeps changing by a big margin. Ajay Lalcheta knows that and he's looking to throw the sink.
68 of 21. It is still doable. They need 10 maximums in the remaining 21 deliveries. Looks impossible, sounds impossible, feels impossible. But there's a ray of hope. Trying to go for a maximum. Yes, he's gone for 1. That's the first of 10. Can he hit 9 more in the remaining 20 deliveries? Vishwa is on fire here.
Yes, he started the over well. And now he's looking to end it well also. I think this was way too short. And Vishwa looked really comfortable. He had all the time in the world to get that. Can Monty Patel end this over with a flourish. 2 deliveries left. This time down the ground. There is a fielder out there. Hasnainul Wahab. And he'll return it for a single. So now there have been 2 sixes. There's been some rotation of strike. Ajay Lalcheta has a free hit, I guess, with him.
Every ball is a free hit right now for Majees Titans. That such is a situation. Can Ajay clear one? 7 balls, 14. He's gone up in the air. The ball is traveling, and it travels enough. They've got 2 of 10. Can they get 8 more in the remaining 18 deliveries? This is incredible fight from Majees Titans here.
Exciting scenes from the Oman Cricket Academy Turf 1, where 2 southpaws are turning the heat on the Yalla Shabab giant bowlers, tonking them for some good high quality striking, some good sixes in view, in action. These will look good on the highlight reel. End of the over. It's 74 for 3 Majees Titans. That's the bowling scorecard for the Yalla Shabab Giants. Umair Shakil and Mohammad Sharfuddin, the 3 wicket takers. Mohammad Sharfuddin 2 for 18. He's completed his spell. Umair Shakil has 1 more over left, 1 for 4. These are unreal numbers, and that's probably where they have really turned the heat on the Majees Titans. Shah Faisal has an over as well, and so does Zikriya Islam. It's going to be Shah Faisal. Had an excellent first over of the innings. Only 3 runs. 55 needed of 18 balls. Straight down. Wanted to go straight down the ground for a boundary, but then Stop put his hand in. So now this is a good start from Shah Faisal. Every dot ball will just increase that pressure.
They've got 2 maximums. They need 8 more in the remaining 17 deliveries. The equation is very simple. Can they do it against the likes of Faisal Shah, one of the premium left-arm pacers, not just of Yalla Shabab Giant, but in Oman. Slower delivery, flicked on the pads, and the likes of Zohaib Amanat is going to hold on to that one. It's his day. He's striking runs with the bat, and he's picking catches on the boundary.
Yeah, probably hitting the nail on the coffin at the moment. And with that catch, this is going to be conclusive, because the big hitter, the innings builder, Vishwa Vijayaratne, will walk back. He's made a well-made 43 of 29 deliveries. Look at that strike rate, nearly 150. 4 sixes and a boundary. Majees Titans are 74 for the loss of 4 wickets. It's going to be Shafiq Jan with the bat in hand. And he's out there in the center, came out in a hurry, because most certainly that's going to be the plan from now onwards for Majees Titans. See ball, hit ball. And they'll be throwing the kitchen sink in at every possible opportunity. And yes, you did mention those 10 sixes, out of which they've got 2. Can they get 2 more in this over at least of Shah Faisal? And then we are talking.
Of the leading edge will fall in no man's land. Riding on the luck are Majees Titans at the moment. They need to get going because singles and doubles won't help. Even boundaries won't. It's a game of maximums at the moment. Ajay has got 20 of 8. They need to strike big.
Striking at a good pace, Ajay Lal Chetta, courtesy that big maximum that he hit. So he can certainly turn the heat on. Have a look at that, a little bit change in the field with the offside now for Ajay Lal Chetta being a real heavy.
It's going to be a double bluff. Slower delivery. Field for bouncer, slower delivery. Exactly. That's what he does.
Miscued that. And it's going to be only a single. Seems unsettled there. Shafiq Jan is probably looking or hunting for something.
Believe he's not get up. Very often I wonder if I'm able to second guess on what the bowler is going to be doing. Why aren't the players able to do so? Just need to be in the mix of things in the middle.
They'll be looking long and hard at Shah Faisal. Can he get that 6? It's just 2 balls remaining. What is Shah Faisal up to now? He's picked up a wicket. He's not gone for runs. Can he end the remaining 2 deliveries of this over with a flourish? Possibly a wicket, possibly just a dot ball. Big shot. Change of pace. 1 bounce to Mir Shakil.
Not happy. Not happy. Faisal Shah would have wanted Umair Shakil to put in the dive. He's a tall lad. A dive would mean 7 feet into the ground. And that's a lot of margin to cover. Ajay Lal Cheta, 21 of 9 deliveries. Shafiq Jan, 2 of 2. This is not going to work. They need maximums and only maximums at the moment. Ajay Lal Cheta, can he do it?
Tries to do so. It's not going to work out. So eventually the pressure just keeps on increasing with every passing non-boundary ball. End of the 8th over. It's 78 for the loss of 4 wickets. Majees Titans. Ajay Lal Chetta still out there fighting for Majees Titans, taking a good, long, hard look all around the ground, trying to figure out, is there a chink? Is there a free space where he can guide Umair Shakil or tonk him over for 6? At the moment, no, because he's not hitting the ball cleanly.
It's the floating power play. This is the over that matters. Look at that required run rate, 27.27. What are the options? There's a deep point and a third. Everybody else inside the circle coming from the ring. This is a one-sided show at the moment, unless and until Shafiq Jan wants to make a difference.
Crunches it towards the onside. 2 fielders in pursuit, not going to get there. Gagan Sodhi might just want to go inside the pavilion and come out and hand over the ball. But this is a good boundary by Shafiq Jan. He hit that with some power.
whether you like it or not, boundaries are not sufficient because that is the kind of required run rate they need. In excess of 27.27. Gagan Sodhi is back to the pavilion. Oh, my bad, he's fielding. They need maximums. Even boundaries will make sure that the required run rate increases. This is not working in favor of Majees Titans at the moment. 83 on the board, chasing 129, just 10 deliveries in hand.
Three balls done now in the Sumer Shakil over. He alongside Shah Faisal have been absolutely clinical. If you ever want a pace attack to perform in a D10 contest, that's what Umair and Faisal Shah have done for the Yalla Shabab Giants today. Plenty of goods and wrongs. This time it's in the air, will land safely. It's a good, nice, long, hard throw. However, it was really far away from the keeper.
So 44 required of 8. Still mathematically possible. What a contest are we witnessing here. Yalla Shabab Giants showing their prowess, showing their power, showing their domination to Majees Titans here on their way to qualification. I hope he's fine. I hope he's fine. Probably has come out from the helmet. They would have a strong impact. The umpires would want to check.
This time testing him with some short stuff. Hit him at the back of his helmet, right on top. Was a well-directed bouncer, however, was slightly dangerous. You do have the
Physio Sarvanan will have a close look on the concussion. He's testing. Shafiq Jan is a strong lad. But we have seen unnecessary damage happen in this game. And hence precaution is always better than cure. Shafiq Jan is fine. And as he walks into the middle, will be at the non-striker's end on this occasion. 43 out of 7. So the mathematical possibility is out of equation.
7 sixes gets you to 42. That's a tie. I'll have to eat my words after this ball. You're going to probably laugh on me. Tries. Not possible. It's going to be only a single. Ajay Lal Chetta will keep strike in the final over of this innings. Majees Titans are 87 for the loss of 4 wickets. Final over, and believe it's going to be Mujibur Ali entrusted with finishing things off, and rightly so, because he's the one who actually started it in the first place. Yalla Shabab Giants, catch it was the call. It's going to be 1 bounce to Zikre Islam, and what an innings Mujibur Ali played today. He as well as Zoe Bamanat provided that quick fire entertaining cameo. 50 of as many as 18 deliveries, if I'm not mistaken. Mujibur Ali was entertaining at its best.
Gone straight up. Mujibur underneath it. Doesn't drop many. And definitely doesn't drop a catch of his own bowling. He's a contender to being the man of the match. And he is performing with that final over.
Yes, absolutely. More than the man of the match, I think the name or the term that you would want to use is the most valuable player. He's getting runs, he's getting wickets, he's holding on to his catches, he's doing everything right for the Yalla Shabab Giants. Shafiq Jan departs for 8, just a boundary to his name. Majees Titans are 88 for the loss of 5 wickets.
Ajay, quick, please. Leg towards you. Little more. Down across. 4 balls to come.
4 balls to go. As you can hear, umpire Majees Survey announcing on that stump mic. Play and a miss. Come, says Ajay Lal Cheta. He just wants to get on the striker's end. He's had a very, very good match with the bat, but then it's not good enough.
Most people would see this as a misery of Majees Titans. I see it as a development of Majees Titans, moving on to 89 against a team like Yalla Shabab. It's a young side. Full toss, hit well. And the fielder at the mid wicket will take it. Zakaria Islam. Mujibur Ali continues to pick up wickets.
Zakaria Islam holds on to a good one. This was full tossed up delivery. Probably his eyes lit up and he really wanted to convert that into 6. So just delaying proceedings at the moment. Majees Titans, as Ajay Lal Cheta, will have to walk back for 25 in just 14 balls. He was striking well at nearly 178. In walks young Aryan Bist. Or I believe. So 2 youngsters there, Narayana as well as Aryan Bist. Both of them entrusted to see off that final delivery. Played all over him. And I think it's just going to beat everybody. Fielder, bowler, keeper. Mohit Bhai Patel as well.
Look at the effort. They're convincingly winning, but yet he makes sure that he puts in the full stretch dive, even on the final delivery. Making sure that it's a bye, the umpire, Majees Survey. And that'll complete the proceedings. 90 on the board for Majees Titans for the loss of 6 at the completion of 10 overs. What a win is this for Yalla Shabab Giants here.
Yes, this is a comprehensive victory. They've batted well, they hit some crucial runs here. And then with the ball, they made sure that they put in those hard overs right at top of the innings and stifled that run chase by the Majees Titans. The 2 youngsters, Aryan Bist and Narayana. Aryan Bist had a good day with the ball today.
This is an opportunity for development. Umpires having a word with Zakaria and Hasnain. A quiet word. Appreciation from both the side to each other. It's a gentleman's game and that's what it is all about. Celebration. The celebration, the game, celebration of the game of cricket. They really enjoy their cricket in the middle. Yalla Shabab Giants, they're a brilliant side. And the confirmation is there that they won the game by 36 runs. Match number 23 goes in favor of Yalla Shabab Giants.
Have a look at that. That's a batting card for Majees Titans. Little dismal because Vishwa Vijayratne started opening for the Majees Titans. 43 of 29 deliveries. He provided a little bit of fireworks and probably the only hope for the Majees Titans to get to that total, because he was striking the ball really well. Usama Akil, Faizan, Abbas and Shafiq Jan all in single digit contributions. Then there is Ajay Lal Cheta, who at one point in time was on 8 ball 20. So him and Vishwa together were the only saving grace. 92 for 6 is what they ended up with.
Look at the number of youngsters that are there in the batting card. We will come back to that. We will talk about it more, Amin. But when we're talking about the bowling side of Yalla Shabab Giants, Umair Shakil getting a wicket, Shah Faisal getting a wicket as usual. And look at that economy of just 3.5. He's been the pick of the bowlers this tournament. Mohammad Sharfuddin getting an opportunity with the ball today and shining with 2 wickets to his name. Mohit Patel, little expensive today, but he wouldn't mind. Zikaria Islam, once again, a little expensive for him as well, but that's not a matter of concern. Mujibur Ali, the pick of the bowlers for me. 2 wickets for 3 runs.
That's the highlights, and these are how things started. And it started really well for the Yalla Shabab Giants. A few good catches out there in the deep. They've been on top in each and every department as far as fielding, batting and bowling is concerned. Even strategy, as a matter of fact. Some big sixes, especially of the bat of Vishwa Vijayaratne. Played shots all around the ground, and he was probably the only saving grace in this Majees Titans lineup. And so was Ajay Lal Cheta, who got a few handy runs to his name. Towering sixes, especially in that over of Mohit Bhai Patel. Sending him across town, tonking him for some good runs. Shah Faisal then came in and picked up that wicket of Vishwa Vijayaratne. And that was probably the final nail in the coffin for the Majees Titans, because after that it was really difficult for them to resurrect the innings. Good catching continued for the Yalla Shabab as the last over was bowled by Mujibur Ali, who picked up 2 wickets to his name.
So that's the match summary. Match number 23, Oman D10 powered by Fan Code, has been won by 36 runs by Yalla Shabab Giants. They batted first, putting on 128 for the loss of 6 wickets. Mujibur Ali, as usual, amongst the runs, 51 of 21 for him. Hasnain Ul Wahab and Zohaib Amanat getting 29 and 22 respectively. Bowling, Aryan Bish, the youngster, shining bright. 3 wickets for him, 1 wicket apiece for Shafiq Jan and Ajay Lal Cheta. In return, Majees Titans just not able to match the intensity. 92 for the loss of 6 in their allocated 10 overs. Vishwa Vijayaratne was looking good. 43 of 29 for him. Ajay Lal Cheta was trying to put in a fight. 25 of 14 for him. Bowling, Mujibur and Mohammad Sharfuddin getting 2 wickets apiece, and Shah Faisal getting a wicket to him as well. So that's the final confirmation. Yalla Shabab Giants 1 step closer to the finale. 36 runs is what they have defeated Majees Titans by. If we are having a look at the points table, 12 points apiece for Royal Oman Stallions and Yalla Shabab Giants. The net run rate of Royal Oman Stallions, that is the reason I feel they would have qualified. Renaissance Challengers and Muscat Thunderers, 7 points each. And it's just the net run rate of Renaissance Challengers that keeps them in the hunt. If they can just get that magical performance, maybe they might stand a chance. IAS Invincibles and Majees Titans are completely out of equation, and I believe it's done and dusted for them. Let's not forget, the top 2 teams will play the finale. So talking about Majees Titans, look at the number of youngsters that Majees Titans are playing with. Aryan Bish, you're talking about Habibullah, the young Habibullah, the wicketkeeper. We are talking about Narayana. We are also talking about Faizan. And there would be plenty of more under 25 players. And that is the reason they are a team in the making. Yes, they are losing a lot of prime players to national duty. And this is a tournament that will build them for a long season ahead.
Absolutely agree with that one, and this is exactly what the idea is for the Majees Titans, that they do not want to overburden the experienced lot over there and depend on them, because there will be a time when the new generation and the new breed of players come in and play some exciting cricket for the Majees Titans. They are a side with good pedigree. They are a champion side. They have won the tournament in the past as well, and that also not just the D10. They, I believe, have won the D20 series before this, so it certainly says something about the pedigree that the team comes from. As far as this points table is concerned, of course, more or less it's going to be the Royal Oman Stallions and the Yalla Shababs, but make no mistake, the Renaissance Challengers and Muscat Thunders will look to put in a strong case in front of everybody. IAS Invincibles, do not forget, just 1 point behind the Muscat Thunderers and Renaissance Challengers. The only benefit that the Renaissance Challengers have is that they have a game in hand.
And also the net run rate. But honestly, I mean, which is the team that has amazed and amused you the most? Don't talk about Royal Oman Stallions and Yalla Shabab. Obviously, they're top of the table and they're one of the premium performers of this tournament. But apart from them, leaving them, barring them aside, the remaining four, which is the team that has impressed you the most?
Well, it's got to be the Renaissance Challengers, and that's why they are there in that third position, in a very tantalizing position where they can challenge the top two teams. And the reason being that is that they are putting in team performances. It's not only a one-man show wherein just one person comes up, turns up on the ground and then takes the opponents apart. They have a bunch of good players. They have a Wasim Ali, they have the captain Sufyan Mahmood, they have an Abbas Khan, who on every given day want to put up their hand and contribute in some way or the other. As far as the young players are concerned, they have Nadeem amongst them, and they can do the same thing as well. So they are a side that one needs to watch out for as well.
So believe that's going to be it from the comm box. We are going to be heading down to the presentation with Mudassir Ali.
Back-to-back brilliant nights for Yalla Shabab means they remain on the second position in the points table, and it has been a tough going for Majees Titans. Welcome to the post-match presentation of OMAN D10 powered by Fan Code. Yalla Shabab, they were in a bother, initially losing some quick wickets, but thanks to Mujibur Ali for his brilliant 51, they were able to post 128 in their allotted 10 overs. And when the chase started, it was a one-way traffic for Yalla Shabab, winning this game by a margin of almost 26 runs. Joining me in the presentation party is our match official, Mr. Bala Subramaniam. Some notable performance coming in from Majees Titans. Aryan Bish, 2 overs, 17 runs, 3 wickets to his name. Vishwa Vijayaratna got 43 runs under his belt, but it was a one-man show with the blade as well as with the ball. The player of the match goes to Mujibur Ali for his brilliant 51 with the help of 4 fours, 4 maximums, and an over to his name, giving away 2 runs and 2 wickets. कितनी बार हम देख रहे हैं टीम काफ़ी दुविधा में होती है, लेकिन मुजीबुर अली फिर एक बार रेस्क्यू रेंजर.
इंशाल्लाह ये मैं टीम के लिए जैसे भी हो मेरे को मेहनत करना है. मैं जब भी मेरे को मौका मिले बॉलिंग बैटिंग में मेरे आपको बेस करना है, बेस देना है उधर जाके. मैं यही सोच के जाता हूँ और अपना क्रिकेट को एंजॉय करता हूँ उधर जाके.
और मुझे 29 फॉर द लॉस ऑफ 3, आप भी थोड़ा इनिशियली टाइम ले रहे थे. शरफुद्दीन आए, एक साथ 2 चौके 1 छक्का. तो क्या शरफू ने जिस पारी खेली आप पे प्रेशर रिलीज़ किया उन्होंने?
डेफिनेटली शरफू के लिए थोड़ा प्रेशर रिलीज़ हो गया. वो मैच को बढ़िया पिक में लेके आए, उसके बाद तो सपोर्ट भी अच्छा, उसके बाद हसनैन भी अच्छा खेल के गया मेरे साथ, तो वो मेरे लिए ईजी हो गया थोड़ा बैटिंग के लिए.
और आप काफ़ी हेल्दी है, भारी भरकम नहीं है, लेकिन काफ़ी लंबे लंबे छक्के लगाते हैं. तो अपनी डाइट के बारे में बताएं.
डाइट ऐसा कुछ नहीं, नॉर्मल जो खाता हूँ वही है.
चलिए, ऑल द बेस्ट फॉर योर अपकमिंग गेम्स मुजीब.
थैंक यू.
That was Shai Mujibur Ali, the player of the match from Yalla Shabab. And that's all we do have from the sidelines. Stay tuned because there is one more game line up ahead.